Are you thinking about making a move to Greensboro, North Carolina? I am here today to take you on a tour of Lake Jeanette. My name is Meredith Parsons. I'm a realtor. I live here. I love it here. I want you to visit and love it here as much as I do. If you could do this, I would so appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because each week I'm going to be taking you on a little tour, a little adventure of the Greensboro Triad area, and I wouldn't want you to miss out. Are you ready? Let's go check out Lake Jeanette. Lake Jeanette here, and Google, I feel like it's not 100% accurate because this section here of Northern Shores is also considered part of Lake Jeanette. If you want to go back and check out some of my other videos, I have shown you what houses look like in Lake Jeanette. I did not show you the luxury houses here in Northern Shores, which are in the 8, 9, $1 million plus. The one I just looked up today was in due diligence and it was 1.5. It runs the gamut from like mid to high threes, all the way up to $1 million plus. So Lake Jeanette, it runs the gamut, right, in price. So it also has 16, they call them villages. I would call them pockets just because that's just what I call them, are pockets. But there are 16 villages within Lake Jeanette. So that's gonna, that's indicative of the price, right? You're not gonna have a $300,000 house next to $1 million house. They're placed where they should in relationship to the cost of the houses next to it. But it's great because you're on the northern side of town, but you're not that far out. And if you love being outdoors, this is the neighborhood for you, because you've got so many hiking trails. You've got 6 or 7 miles worth of hiking trails just in Lake Jeanette. Let me pull up this right here. Here's a map of different trails, which is super awesome. I can put the links of this in here since this doesn't seem to be clicking over. So there's hiking trails throughout here. And you're super close to Greensboro Day School. That's a private school. And, but you're also out here in Lake Brandt and Burmill Park, which Burmill, if you looked at my Greenway video where I rode my bike around the 7 different parks, that's got a great park, and you're very close to the Greensboro Science Center, which has amazing facilities. And you can just get a little glimpse of that, both inside and out of animals. They've got Sky Wild, it's called, which has a ropes course, and zip lining, which is super fun. It's an amazing facility. And this is also part of the National Military Park and Country Park. More green spaces also in that green space video. Okay, so Lake Jeanette is a man-made lake. Lake Jeanette covers 270 acres, and there is so many different fish in it, I can't even tell you all of them. So you are allowed to fish there. You are allowed to have your boat on there. I don't think you can have speed boats, so they're gonna be more of your slower pace, like pontoon boats. But for a fee, you can have they have a marina there. You can pay to keep your kayaks there. So there's kayaking, paddleboarding, all like your normal fun activities you would do on a lake, they have there. But you also have your boats that you can keep there as well. Also, Lake Jeanette offers the pool, Lake Jeanette Swim and Tennis, which is right here. I do know for a fact that they have a waiting list at this pool. I don't know how long the waiting list is, but just like all the facilities that we have here in Greensboro, they have a very active family community, especially with the kids in the swim team. So if that's something that your kids are interested in doing, for sure would be a great place for you, proximity-wise too, to join Lake Jeanette. They also have tennis, which they compete against the different swim and tennis facilities around Greensboro, and also pickleball. So I'm terrible at pickleball, but I don't know if that's because I'm better at tennis and not at that. I don't know, but they have that as well. At pickleball, it's something that you like to do. Another good thing about how great this area is you are close to the shops at on Elm and Pisgah Church. So those are right here, which you've got Harris Teeter, Chick-fil-A, you've got all different restaurants. So you've got Southwest American, Barbaritos, you've got Panera, Subs, Mexican, Arby's, Little Caesars, Walgreens. I love the Dollar Tree. It's not $1 anymore, though. It's $1.25. The UPS store, there's a liquor store in there, Goodwill. I mean, all the things that you would need are on this section of town. But if you wanted to hop on over and go down Lawndale, there's where Target is. So you're not that far from a Target if you wanted to go to one. And then there is a Walmart up here, right there. So you are close to everything. And when this loop connects, you can really just go all the way around Greensboro and be around it in no time. Here's the map I tried to bring up earlier and I couldn't. Here's the map of Lake Jeanette and all the different areas, the 16 villages that make up Lake Jeanette. See if we can get some photos pulled up. I mean, this right here is like what's going to be happening soon here, which makes me beyond excited, is fall. You can see the leaves starting to change. And then this is just a little taste of what Lake Jeanette has to offer in terms of landscaping. Again, you've got walking trails, you have water activities, you've got a pool right here that you could join, and you're not far from downtown. And you're 12 minutes to the airport. So it's definitely a great option in terms of where you would want to be living. And last but not least, let's go over the schools real quick and how the close proximity. So here's Lake Jeanette, just out Lake Brandt. If you did not want to send your kids to Greensboro Day School, which it is a private school and it is coming out of your pocket, and it is on the higher end for Greensboro for cost-wise. You would be slotted for Jesse Wharton Elementary School, and there's Mendenhall Middle School, so there it is in proximity to where you are there, which I think is like a 10-minute drive. And then just right across the street would be Page, which I would say it's like 10, 12 minutes away. So it's not far. So Page, compared to where we just were, it's only 12 minutes away. So yeah, I hope that's answered all your questions and you've been able to get a good feel for what Lake Jeanette has to offer. I appreciate you sticking to the end. I hope you've learned all that you wanted to on Lake Jeanette. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below.